And I finally came to a conclusion. It's ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate.
Let's just preface this by saying that cancel culture is real, it is vile, and in 98% of all cases, it is a completely unnecessary and disproportionate way of burying those whose behavior has gone against the status quo, or whatever group they claim is being victimized. However, in those rare cases where someone has done something so abhorrent, so stupid, and so self-destructively irresponsible, it becomes the duty of the public to knock some sense back into them. One such case is the case of James Charles, or rather, the case against James Charles. So let's look into why James Charles is canceled for good. Now hit that thumbs up button and subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and share this video because we begin now. If you aren't sure who I'm talking about, James Charles is a 21-year-old openly gay internet personality, a TikToker, a YouTuber, and makeup artist. From a relatively humble beginning working as a makeup artist in his hometown of Bethlehem in the state of New York, he began as many similar social media personalities do, by posting makeup tutorials. Say what you like, the guy is great with makeup. He reached a new level of fame when a tweet featuring his makeup went viral and resulted in him becoming the first male ambassador for CoverGirl Cosmetics. His YouTube channel has seen immense success. With him accumulating over 25 million subscribers, he's received several awards for his work on social media, including a Teen Choice Award, a Shorty Award, 2 Streamies, and 2 People's Choice Awards. He's proof that you can be famous for doing almost anything these days. And he has collaborated with several high-profile names, doing the makeup for Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, Kesha, Addison Rae, and many others. While he received criticism early in his career because he was a male makeup artist, a lot of that can be chalked up to professional jealousy. I mean, the guy does call his fans sisters, which is an obvious attempt to make himself appeal to younger women, feminists, and the like. He's obviously a tenacious talent and has a gimmick that some people really seem to love. So why is a guy like this being canceled? Well, why is anyone? Unfortunately, possibly due to his meteoric rise to fame happening before he even became a legal adult. Over the last couple of years, his relative inexperience and apparent naivete have led to him receiving several very serious allegations and dropping literally millions of subscribers. Let's recap and get into it. Charles has had a long relationship with fellow content creator Tati Westbrook. She has promoted him for free, helped him learn how to manage his persona and media output, and basically helped the precocious influencer to become what he is today. But the relationship became incredibly strained after Charles posted an Instagram endorsement of a vitamin supplement company, which could be considered a rival to her own supplement company. That wasn't a great start and isn't a way to show respect to someone who helped you get to where you are in this world. However, there was a second, more serious accusation. In her May 10, 2019 video, Bye Sister, Westbrook talked about a birthday party which Charles attended, and wherein he tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay, yet again, alluding that Charles has indeed tried to trick straight men into doing stuff with him before. Not sure exactly how a straight man can be so easily tricked into thinking he's gay in the space of one night, but hey, some people aren't so secure in themselves. It's still a shady and sleazy thing to do though. The Bye Sister video received over 40 million views in under a week, and led to Charles being the unfortunate record setter for most subscribers lost in 24 hours, being the first to lose over 1 million in such a short time. Throughout May 2019, Charles would hemorrhage subscribers, falling from 16.6 million to 13.4 million in 9 days. He did recover shortly after, but fellow YouTuber Jeffree Star referred to Charles as a danger to society. And these sorts of reputations are really hard to lose. Charles responded in a short video, Tati, which became one of the most disliked videos on YouTube. A dubious accolade held by only the fakest, worst trash on the platform, including Baby by Justin Bieber and Friday by Rebecca Black. Charles did manage to turn the tide when he uploaded his video No More Lies, which managed to refute many of Westbrook's allegations and brought back a considerable amount of positive feedback to him and his platform. Westbrook would then blame Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star for manipulating her into making Bye Sister. But these sorts of things are rarely gone for long, and as we can see now, a character like Charles is always going to be at the center of a hurricane of social media drama. But it gets way worse as we come forward to present day. Hear the story and make your own mind up, but these are the facts. In February, a 16-year-old TikToker by the name of Isaiah accused Charles of grooming him, claiming that in his various DM conversations with Charles, the influencer had sent unsolicited nudes to him and laid the pressure on him to begin sexting. The key part here is that the kid was 16, and in America, that's insanely illegal. Charles responded on Twitter with a very long comment posted as an image, where he stated that, "I came across someone on my Instagram Explore page. saw he followed me, and added him on Snapchat. The next morning, I woke up to several snaps from this person. Being excited, I added him back, saying he loved me, and also lewd photos of himself in the shower. I asked how old he was right away, and he told me he was 18, so I started flirting back. Now, does that sound like a thorough enough check? 'Cause it isn't. Let's think about this. Regardless of how young and dumb you might be, you are the adult, and you need to think about what that means. In the eyes of the law, it doesn't matter if you agree with it, you're a legal adult and may therefore consent legally. Someone under the age of 18 is not, and therefore may not. There are no ifs and buts about it. As someone very wise once said, if you are in any doubt at all about the legal age of someone, the answer is no. It's always no. You have to protect yourself. Kids, especially 21st century kids, can idolize and worship all kinds of people, and there's no celebrity school where they teach you how to be a reasonable and responsible person. There should be, but there isn't. In the old days, you'd be lucky to read about your favorite star in a magazine or see them on the news, but not today. Now, people can talk directly to their idols. As the idol, you have to be vigilant. You have to protect yourself and your brand, or else you risk stuff like this happening. Charles goes on to say that upon finding out the kid was a minor, he told him, "I was really uncomfortable and apologized for flirting, but he insisted." He says the kid went on to say it could be their little secret, and he'd never tell anyone. At this point, Charles claims to have had the right reaction and unfriended him, but that's too little too late. You have to be sure, because a jilted lover goes for the throat, and when you're a celebrity, your throat is very, very exposed. But it got worse. In March, Jake Cherry, another 16-year-old TikToker, posted a video showing alleged messages sent between him and Charles, including a photo of Charles topless. He also shows messages of Charles accusing Cherry of lying about his age, but Cherry insists that Charles knew. Now, Charles has posted a video titled, "Holding Myself Accountable," and in this video, he states that he did send explicitly sexual messages to two 16-year-old boys. He refers to his behavior as reckless and desperate and apologizes, saying, "I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I flirted with you, and I'm really sorry if I ever made you uncomfortable. It's completely unacceptable." He promised to be much more careful in the future with those he speaks to on social media, before saying he'd be taking a break from social media. That's a good idea, not so he can sit and think, but because now that he's apologized and admitted it, though I notice he didn't ever confess to any crimes considering he didn't seem to specify anything, nonetheless, the cancel mob is coming and it's not going to go away. It never does. Charles should get as far away from the public as he possibly can right now and think. Seriously, he's got to think about what might happen if he ever reappears on any social media platform. When Twitter is calling you a predator, when #CancelJamesCharles is trending, when you have almost but not quite admitted to grooming minors, it's not going to matter what you say, it's not going to stop coming back. This is part of who you are now, because the mob will just repeat after each other until everyone believes the same thing. Whatever actually happened shouldn't have happened. That's right, when you're a public figure, you have to conduct yourself responsibly. You can't go out making these little high school party mistakes and hoping no one will find out, because they will find out, and the more people talking about it, the more doomed you are. Perhaps it's too much this time, and maybe James Charles is really canceled for good. What do you think about this sensitive subject? Sound off in the comments, and of course, remember to like the video if you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button, and ring the little notification bell to make sure that you never miss an upload. Thanks very much for watching, and see you next time.